Every kid gets a summer break, but the Scouts at Ransburg have 1 week that will shape the rest of their lives. On the banks of Lake Monroe, nestled in the hills of southern Indiana, lies 624 acres of adventure and the promise of lasting friendships. This was your week at Ransburg.
My favorite staff member is Teddy.
Favorite staff member is Andrew Balda.
Definitely Nick Nahum.
My favorite staff member is Robbie.
Probably Brandon. I know him from geocaching.
My favorite staff member is Ian Fitz.
Probably, I think, Josh.
Kind of hard to decide, but one of my favorite staff members is Stephanie.
My favorite person is Thad. I like all the stories.
My favorite staff member is Thomas. He works at robotics.
My favorite staff member is Sean. He's my canoeing teacher, and he's just hang loose type of guy, and he's really nice. I'm a very good swimmer, and I like the water a lot.
I always like being around the water. It's a lot of fun, and it's really hot out, so I like to get in the pool and get wet.
I think I've learned how to do water exits and be a better paddler.
What I learned the most is probably how to get water out of your kayak when you sink it.
Kayaking offers them a new way to look at the water, and they can learn how to balance and offer each other help and go out and have a lot of fun.
Sailing is actually fun for me. I like getting the fast wind, then taking sharp turns.
I think they get another experience that other areas may not offer, so they get to learn how to actually do life saving, which other areas do offer some things, but they get to learn more diverse techniques.
When I leave camp, I'll miss sailing the most.
I'm gonna miss the sun and the water, just being out on the lake.
I think I'll probably miss the waterfront when camp's over. I'm gonna have a lot of great memories and a wet bathing suit from the waterfront.
Hi, I'm Liz Van Hoos, and I'm the director for Handicraft. Handicraft is great because the Scouts get to learn different art skills. They get to work with a forge, they work with chisels, they learn the tools that are made for specific artisan areas.
Today we are going to be making our projects. I have some examples. You know what this is?
Pac-Man!
Pac-Man? And what's this?
Lightsaber!
A lightsaber. Okay,
it's just a really awesome place. You get to make whatever you want. I can make a knife case, a really nice wallet, go over to basketry, make a really nice basket, make a shield at metalwork, make a neckerchief slide at wood carving, make a baby's head at sculpture, make animals at sculpture, make a house out of Legos.
What they learn at Handicraft is they learn the tools, the safety measures that have to be taken when working with certain skills. Like in metalwork, they have to know that they have to wear gloves and goggles when handling sheet metal so they don't accidentally injure themselves. They learn different weaves for basketry, which some people don't think it's really that difficult, but when you start weaving, you actually find out that it takes a lot of patience, it takes an attentive mind.
We're working with sheet metal, and it's just cool seeing the reactions that the fire has on the metal. I really enjoy the creative process that goes into building the projects. Watching other people do large projects with metal made it look intriguing, and I wanted to try the same experience.
Well, I mean, their schedules are busy with all other merit badges and taking handicraft. They get to create something to take back with them to show their parents. And I had scouts in the past years who took wood carving with me. They would come back and they would show me like wood projects that they did during the off season.
My favorite thing about my scout troop is that we have good leaders. They're always willing to help.
My troop is great because they're really friendly and they help me a lot. And when I have problems and stuff, if I think something's hard, they'll just be able to come up to me and help me if I have any troubles.
They're all funny.
The adults are nice and they're kind of awesome to talk to because you actually get to communicate with someone.
All the guys are really funny and they're like right now, and they're really easy to get along with, and I just love them all.
Favorite part of my troop is I'm Jutton, and our troop is awesome. That's what I love about my troop.
It's so big. Usually if somebody brings cookies, usually everybody has to get a piece.
The awesome people.
We have more members than any other troop at this camp at this time.
Firecrafter really reaches down and helps boys find themselves as leaders, find themselves spiritually, find themselves as scouts, and how they can give back to the program as they continue to get older, how they can develop their troops, develop their scouts, and make them into better people as they continue to get older in the program.
I wanted to do Firecrafter because it looked cool. Most of all, like my first year at camp, I didn't really know what it was, but when I saw it at the first opening campfire, all the cool things that they did with fire, and that made spark my interest.
This morning I popped my spark for the first time. I was working on it for an hour and a half about, and once I popped it, I felt a really big pain in my arm and a lot of relief also.
Well, I didn't really know that it actually popped my spark yet. I was so tired, and then I hear them yelling at me, "Go get wood," and I run off. And so it was exciting and it was very tiring.
I was the last to get my spark in my troop and it felt really good. What made me want to keep going was my friends supporting me all the way.
I felt relieved and I felt that I learned a lot about persevering and pushing through, because once you start, you can't stop until you have that spark, or else you have to start all over again from scratch. Afterwards, my arms felt like they were falling off. And all.
Go, Chris Nardi, go! Go! Go get one! Building fires can be a difficult task sometimes, especially when you're trying to build fire by friction. Scouts sometimes labor long and hard on building a fire by friction set and trying to accomplish the task of creating flame. And they work all week sometimes to accomplish this task. And the success in the end of creating a fire by rubbing two sticks together is one of the greatest feelings a kid can ever have. What I take away from Firecrafter is the ability to set goals, accomplish things that kids have never been able to accomplish before, getting up in front of a crowd and putting on a campfire program, stepping out of their shells, and just building themselves as better people.
Being a firecrafter means helping your troop, and you can't just let your skills, you have to actually use your skills and teach them to others, otherwise there's really no point in learning them in the first place.
Firecrafter is a wonderful program that teaches scouts many different things, including scout skills from tenderfoot to first class, and unique skills like splicing and fire by friction. It teaches scouts about leadership and service and giving back to their camp and being brothers to all scouts. All right, the 3 holes in your card stand for the 3 ideals of Firecrafter, that of friendship, leadership, and service. We have sealed our signatures with your fire as witnesses to this great accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job, brother.
Thank you, Socks.
You're the man.
This was a week to remember. You learned new skills, made new friends, and know that you did something with your summer. Whether you conquered a fear or achieved a goal, you gave it your all, and tomorrow, when you pack your bags, you'll take with you the memories you created and the experiences that will truly last a lifetime. That was your week at Ransburg.
I'm really gonna miss shooting skeet.
Probably having the freedom to walk around and go to trading posts, stuff like that.
I'm gonna have to say the shotgun range. I had a great time down there.
Being able to go out and spend time with the counselors.
Probably just the activities.
Probably just hanging out with my friends and going to stations and learning new things. When camp's over, I'm probably gonna miss getting to feed the snapping turtle cheese balls in Deer Pond.
I'm sober, I'm gonna miss going to the Fish and Wildlife area.
The lake.
Being in such a big thing in nature and being by ourselves and being treated like we're responsible and swimming.